Hi, I'm Toni Morgan, artist and author. I said both of my parents were artists. My father started out as a portrait photographer, but as he neared retirement, he started collecting bird decoys, and then he started carving them. And he does some really wonderful work, some of which is in museums or corporate offices, and a couple of pieces are in the High Desert Museum. And my mother, she did toll painting when I was growing up. She was a toll painter. But then when she was 80, she went to Mexico, and she came back. Her whole style had totally changed. And she had a lot of fun with it, and brought a lot of fun to it. But as she got older, she kind of dropped her paintbrush, and I picked it up and started doing the same thing with my kind of fun stuff of birdhouses and boxes and furniture and so forth. And I was doing that quite a lot, and then I kind of thought, I really need to go back and study the basics of art. So I took several years of lessons from a fellow named Kevin McCain in Boise, Idaho, near where we lived. And he was a traditionally trained painter, and so I got a lot from him. So now I kind of do both. When I'm in one mood, I paint landscapes and buildings. I'm very drawn to old buildings and wonder what the stories are of them. And I also like to do landscapes and seascapes. I've traveled a lot over the years and take hundreds of pictures and then try to paint them when I get home. So at any rate, and here I am now, still playing. Sometimes at night I'm thinking, what can I do with this? Design or pattern. On the fun art, I a lot of times use, I have one piece that came from a rug. I saw a rug in a magazine and thought, I could paint that chest of drawers like that. And I did. And I like Maori art a lot. I think their designs and patterns are quite interesting. I have one particular piece that it's from a photograph that my father took in Ketchikan, Alaska, which is where I was born. And it was right after the Great Depression. A lot of people were on hard times. And he took a photograph of an older gentleman. I think he was probably a fisherman before he retired or lost his job. But it was a black and white photo, but I was so drawn to his eyes particularly, and the just the dignity that this portrait showed. And at any rate, he sat for my father in exchange for a hot meal, so that kind of tells you that he was in a rough position. But yeah, he still had that dignity, and it was just. I have done it many times. I've done it in pencil, I've done it in paint. I took his hat off, put it back on, all sorts of things. So I've had a lot of fun with that. And I do have, I just don't think I could sell that one. So